Unit 4.6, part 3. Alright, so, again, you should have 2 smileys at this point. Maybe 2 smileys? Maybe? I don't remember. Let's see. You should have... One, two or 3 smileys. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Alright, video 3. This one says solve for x. So all we have to do is think about what we know about parallelograms. And we do know that this is congruent with this, meaning equal. So we can use that to solve for x. So 9x minus 25 is equal to 5x plus 7. So all we have to do is isolate the x. Remember, to isolate the x means to get it by itself. We need to get rid of everything else. Alright, so start by moving 5x over here by subtracting 5x from both sides, which cancels that one. It cancels that term. It leaves you with 4x minus 25 is equal to 7. Now it's just a basic 2-step equation. Use the inverse, the opposite, to cancel the constant. The constant is the number without the variable. So we're going to add 25 because that's the opposite. Leaves us with 4x equals 32. This is 4 times x. The inverse, or opposite, would be to divide by 4. X is equal to 8. All it did was ask for x, so x is equal to 8 is your answer. Watch it as many times as you need to. Alright, you do number 8, but you have to take it one step further, because it wants you to find yz. So, after you find x, go back to yz, substitute it into 19x minus 31, and solve for yz. So your answer should look yz something like this, and you should tell me what the actual line segment length is. You should tell me what yz is. Alright, come back, get your smiley. And now you're back. We can move on to number 9. 9 says, if TV is 74, let's go, if TV is 74, we know that this right here is a bisector. So half of 74 would be 37. Right, so this is 37 and this is 37, because it's a bisector creates 2 equal pieces. And we know WV is 4x plus 1. So this piece is 4x plus 1. Right? Solve for x. Again, we're solving for x. There's a couple different ways you could do this. What do we know? We know these are equal. So that's one way you could set it up. Right? So you could say 4x plus 1 is equal to 37. And then isolate your x. We also know if this is 4x plus 1, then this is 4x plus 1, right? So we know that 2 of these, 2 4x plus 1s, has to equal the original 74. You could solve it that way. Let's solve it both ways and see if they get the same answer. If you don't get the same answer, you probably did something wrong. Get rid of the constant. 4x equals 36. Get rid of the coefficient, which is the number that's matched up with the variable. So this one says x equals 9. Let's do the other one. When you distribute what's outside the parentheses, you multiply by everything inside the parentheses. So 2 times 4x is 8x. 2 times positive 1 is a positive 2. Subtract 2 from both sides. 8x equals 72. Divide 8 on both sides. X equals 9. X equals 9. So whichever method you like better, whatever information you can remember better. If you can remember that these are equal, then do this equation. If you can remember that if this one is 4x plus 1, this one is 4x plus 1, and together they have to equal 74, do this equation. Just remember to use distributive property correctly. All right, watch it as many times as you need to. All right, and then number 10, same as number 8. First you have to find the x, and then you have to go back once you have the x and find n cubed. So once you have the x, you have to go back and find n cubed. So your answer should be n cubed equals something. Don't stop at x, because this one wants you to find n cubed. Make sure you go back and answer the question. Okay? And when you're done, come get your smiley. Make sure you're prepared to explain how you got your answer. Right? I'm going to send you back to rework it. All right, get your smiley, and then come back to Schoology and start video part 4.